Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. My name remains Adams Olofimilajide, and you are welcome to the 76th episode of the Otumba Adams Show. In today's show, I'll be showing you guys the tools I use as an entrepreneur, my personal tools that I use that helps me to go about my day-to-day activity, right? But before we dive right into that part, how has been your week? Hope you've been productive. Hope you've been having fun and all that, right? Um, for someone like myself, the week has been, well, would I say tough? Not really tough, but I've been preoccupied so far this week. And then some happenings did happen yesterday, like something happened yesterday, and it literally made me feel down. But hey, I'm back up again, and then it's good to be here. All right. So some minutes before I joined or I came on this live show, I was actually in a Zoom meeting. So once I am done, I am returning back to that Zoom meeting because it is very, very important. The things that are being taught in that class are very, very essential for me. But I just have to be here since I've already um given it or I've already planned towards this meeting before now. All right. So if you're watching me out there, you'd like to introduce yourself, you know how we do it. Put your name, put your location in the comment section, and I would welcome you specially. All right. So this class would be as fast as possible, and I would be sharing my screen. Share my screen. All right. If you're there, you'd like to introduce yourself, you know how we do it. Please just put your name, your location. Let me know that you're also a part of this show. I can see more people joining in, right? So please introduce yourself. It would actually, make me happy. All right. So, okay, entire screen. I'm going to share my entire screen. Voila. All right. So that's that. So number one on the list that I have, one of the major tools I use when it comes to meeting is Zoom. I use Zoom and Google Meet for my meetings, right? Both platforms have a paid payment, and then they also have a free tier. The beauty about Zoom and Google Meet is that, like, irrespective of where the person that you want to meet with is, right, you can easily just jump on a call with them and then like have that meeting with them. For the free tier for Zoom, right, I'm going to show you guys the Zoom. I'm going to add this here and I'm going to jump right here. So this is Zoom, right? You can host as many as 100 people for the free tier. Let me see if I can enlarge my screen so that you guys will be able to see better. I'll try to do that right now. But if you can see it, the free tier can host up to 100 guests or participants, and you can have your meeting for as long as 40 minutes. That's the beauty about it. For Google Meet, you can have it for as long as you want. I think there's actually like a limited amount, right? But if you want the paid part for Zoom, it is $14, or let's say literally $15 per month, right? You have the chance of also recording. Oh no, okay. I think the 14.99 part you can't record, but the 19.99 you can actually record your meeting, which is very, very important for some people. It's a cool way for you to have meetings with people, especially if both of you are in different locations and you just want to jump on a call. All right. So this is for Zoom and this is for Google Meet, right? Google Meet used to be Google Hangouts, but they changed their name recently to Google Meet, and it's a fun way to join a meeting, or you could actually also host a class with it. But for me, I personally use it for meetings, especially when I am meeting with clients that don't know who I am or they haven't seen me before, and they would like to see me talk to them because I am in Ondo State, and sometimes I have clients from Lagos, from Abuja, from Port Harcourt, and sometimes from outside the country. So they want to see who they are talking to, and these platforms help out for the meeting. So Zoom and Google Meet, those two apps, very, very important. All right. So the next one I have on my list is for storage. What do I use for my storage? Let me remove this. What do I use for my storage? For storage, I use Google Drive, I use mega.nz. I would quickly try to like open up this link so that you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about. Mega.nz, Dropbox. I use Dropbox also. But I think of all the ones that I actually use, I prefer I prefer mega.nz because it gives more storage space, right? Especially if you are a creative, you want to like upload your job on the internet so that you would not start looking for it later on, or you just want to like show people that like my portfolio is in this place, right? That is the essence of all this cloud storage, because there are times that, let's say, your laptop crashes or your phone gets missing, and vital information that you need to pass across to someone is, as in, you need to share it at that point in time. Now, if you post it, I'm sorry, if you upload it rather on any of the storage devices, right, it is going to be easier for you to extract them or get the link out, and then be able to do what? Be able to send it to those people. So I'm quickly going to show you my Dropbox. Let me share my screen again. I'll quickly show you. Hello, Mr. John Asiegbo. I can see you. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. So let me share my screen again. And this is Dropbox. You can see that like I have posted, or I have uploaded rather, different things on my Dropbox. Most times I use my Dropbox for the videos I have created for clients, and I need to send it to them. Like I have videos as old as 2017 on this Dropbox. Yeah, I think these are 2017 videos, and rather than for me to start looking for them, I'll just share them, or I'll share the link of the videos or of the files to the people, and from there they get it. For mega.nz, I think this should be my account. I'm waiting for it to load. If it's not going to show, then I would have to probably like go off. Okay, so I have some courses that I have on my mega.nz. I'm sorry, I can't really show you guys so that like you guys will not start eyeing some of those courses. So I'm going to take those away. Sorry. All right, and for Google Drive also is a cool place. I think Google Drive is owned by Dropbox. I'm not sure. Dropbox, I thought so. I can't really remember. But then this is it. This is what I use. And if you want to upgrade your accounts, I think you have limited space that you can use. So I'm going to click on the upgrade accounts. I will see the plans available for Dropbox. All right. So for personal, one user, where's the price? They didn't even put the price there. They didn't put the price. Why? Okay, yeah, the price at the bottom. All right. So if you want to have as much as 2 terabytes, you would pay $10 per month. If you want to have as much as what's the size of this one? Okay, if you are sharing up to 6 users for the same 2 terabytes, it is $16.99 per month. That's if you're sharing with people. And then the other plans. But for mega plans, let's see, upgrade. Where's the upgrade list of here? Okay. I bought a plan last month for mega. Right, so you have roughly 2,406 naira, which is 4.99 euro for 1 terabyte, right? File transfer, 400 gigabyte storage, and 2 terabyte storage for their 9.99 euro and the likes. Like very, very cool if you have a lot of things that you upload on the internet. And let's say, for instance, yeah, as I said earlier, like certain things on your laptop might crash anytime. So just upload them on this platform. So this is what I do. So moving on to the next point I have on my list is for my communication, I use Slack. Right now, the beauty about Slack is this. Let's say you have a team and you're working with a team. Rather than for you guys to start going back and forth, sending emails to each other, you can easily just use Slack to create a channel within Slack and then add everyone that is within the team, and everybody will be able to see the messages in real time, right? I know that like in Nigeria, we use more of WhatsApp, right? Companies create groups and then they use WhatsApp, but then Slack is very, very cool. I love Slack. And even though for the free version, there's a number of messages you can get. After a while, the old messages start to delete until you upgrade to the premium version. But with the free version, you can actually do a whole lot of things. Like I actually love Slack. I have two groups, right? The underdogs. This is the one that I have this Thursday meetings I go for on Zoom every Thursday on Zoom, right? The underdogs is the group that created the Zoom meeting, or you guys should understand. I think English is trying to like leave my mouth right now. Anyway, so every Thursday I attend this Zoom meeting. It's created by the guys within the underdogs, and we talk about business all the time. And this is another group I just joined recently using another of my email, BPTN community, where a lot of Black people across the globe come around together, and then like they share ideas, right? So it's a cool place, and you can also create a new workspace, right? Let's say you want to work with a client, and it's just more than that person that you're working with. You can create a workspace whereby every of the members of that meeting, right? Literally, like maybe their own company with your own people. You guys can easily talk about the project in real time. Very, very sweet. If you're going to upgrade, it's about. Let me go to the pricing right now. I hope the network is still good. Hide this one, I beg. Let's see what the pricing is going to be. Okay, so they have this $6.67 if you're paying for the yearly, but $8 for monthly, unlimited messages, archive, unlimited apps, group video calls with screen sharing and all that. Like they have a lot of features. Very cool platform. I love it. All right, so moving on. Let me remove this one from the screen. All right, so moving on. The next tool I'm going to be talking about is Canva. Now, I know I have spoken about Canva severally here. Like I have even done a tutorial about Canva. Now, Canva is what I use for my design, for my flyers, for my thumbnail, for this video live streaming, right, that I do. It is Canva that I use all the time. It's an easy tool and it's really, really cool, right? You could watch one of my previous videos that I did on how to use Canva. And if you feel that like that information is not enough, you could actually go on YouTube to watch more videos on how to use Canva, right? If you feel that like you don't have the money to pay for these expensive tools out there, like Adobe Photoshop, right? Canva will simplify everything for you, and you could use their free tier, even though they actually have a paid platform. But the free level is very, very great. Like you could actually use it, and you'd have nice designs. Like literally, I think since my 15th episode or 17th episode, I've been using this up to this very point in time. This is the 76th episode, and I am still using it. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you guys my Canva, my screen again on Canva. Just a moment. Okay, so this is it, right? I have had a lot of designs that I have done. I think this shows my past designs. This is the first one I'll probably be loading would be the design that I used for this thumbnail, right? And for the previous ones, the one before that one, and then the one, this was for last week Saturday, right? That I brought in a Nos Busari Imole Ayo. Yeah, thank you for joining the last time. And then these are for previous episodes. And I designed everything on Canva, and everything is free to use. You can also download the Canva app on your iOS and Android. You can also design it. So you don't really have to have a laptop to use it. You can also do that from your phone. Very easy to use. And if you're patient enough and you're very, very creative, you would not have any issues whatsoever. Great platform. All right. So moving on to the next one that I use. Another tool that I use is well, not really a tool, but it is a site. So let me just quickly go to Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is one of the sites that I use for menial stuff, right? Literally, that I get to use the services of other freelancers out there all over the world when I yeah, let me skip this one for now. All right, when I need to get a job done, let's say for instance, someone somewhere comes to meet me and tells me like, okay, I need a voiceover for an animation, but I do not want a Nigerian voiceover. I want an American voiceover. So what I do is I head on to Fiverr.com and I get one of the what's the word now, freelancers to work for me. I am also a freelancer on Fiverr.com, right? But I also use the service of other freelancers to work, right? So I work with other freelancers to get certain jobs done on what's the word, on Fiverr.com, right? Let's say, for instance, you do not have the big budget to pay someone to design a logo for you. You could as well just come right here and then like get someone to do the job for you. And I think I have a message. Did anybody contact me? And I don't. Okay, no, I don't have any major message. All right, so this is my account, and these are some of the. You can see it's showing voiceover, because literally most times, like I tend to use voiceovers for jobs that requires me to, like, when a client needs a voice that is not Nigerian. This is where I come to. This is my go-to guide for that, and I do other things I cannot really make mention of because that would be my trade secrets. But I use this platform for a lot of things, so you can also use it for certain tasks. If you feel that like you do not have anybody that can do it for you around you, come to Fiverr and then use their service. All right. So moving on, the next app I make use of is Google Docs. All right. Google Docs. Let me quickly just open that. Now, the beauty about Google Docs is that, like, let's say, for instance, you don't want to, you have to pay for Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and the likes, but Google Docs helps you to, you can do the docs, the sheets, the slides, the forms, like you can create a lot of things with this platform, right? If you want to type something, right, just use your Google Docs and type it there, and you can easily send it to the person that you want to share it with. And in real time, if you give access to people to what's the word now? Let's say you type a document and you want someone to correct it. Instead of the person downloading it and then like re-uploading it, you just give the person access, and then the person can in real time edit everything, right? Like as you're working on it, the person at their own end can also correct certain things that you're doing in real time. Like as I'm talking right now, I give access to somebody else, and then the person also sees the thing, and then the next thing, the person will start editing and correcting. And I think there's a slot for chats. Let me see. Let me just look for one of the things that like I have done before in the past. Okay, so I shared this particular script with what's the word now, with one of my clients, and what he did was he made corrections. I can't really find it right now. I'd love to show you guys the correction he made. Let me see if I can find it. I think I have closed it. I would have loved to show you guys, but we have limited time for this class. So all I could do is I could share and then give access to other people, and I could just say, okay, change to anyone with the link. So I will just open it up for everybody that has the link, and then like once the person gets it, the person can actually edit in real time. Very, very beautiful, very, very great. All right, so next on my list, I'm going to move away from this one. Next on my list is for skills. What I use is Udemy. If I need to learn something new, this is where I go to, right? This is my go-to guide. Udemy.com. I buy courses from Udemy, right? If I feel that like, okay, there's no place I can actually learn this thing without paying, this is where I come to. This is the website I use to learn a skill. All right. I think on my portfolio, I have about 200 paid courses. All right. I think I have about 200 paid courses. Although some of them I paid for, some of them I got free coupons. Let's say the person that created the course is trying to do a giveaway, right? And then the person gives a free coupon and I see it and I jump at it. All right. So there are tons of courses, a lot of things that you can actually learn. Let me go to my my learning within my accounts. I want to see how many courses I actually have, right? I have 225 courses, right? I have 225 courses. One of the recent courses I bought is how to write a book, creative writing skills for beginner writers, right? So this is what I do after I buy the course, right? Because some of you guys will be wondering that like, this guy, you're not watching the course, but this is what I do. Once I buy the course, there's a particular app I use to download the course offline. So rather than for me to come back every time to watch the course online, I just download it into my laptop and then at my spare time, I watch those videos, right? So the copywriting course, the complete copywriting course, I'm done with that one. I think I actually have two copywriting courses that I'm actually taking. After this, aside from this one, I have another copywriting course. So let me just search for that. I have two copywriting courses that, yes. So this other one is the one that I am watching recently, right? I downloaded it offline and I have it on my system. I am watching it right now. So that is the, what's the word now? This is the site I use when it comes to learning, all right? I use Udemy to learn and I have over 220. So I have 225 courses that I use to learn. And then last but not least is what do I use for my streaming, right? You guys see me most times like I am always live coming to you guys every week, twice a week. What site do I use? Okay. So I'm just going to share. I'll tell you guys the name very soon. So I use StreamYard.com for my streaming. So I'm going to share my screen again, and then I'm going to show you something. So if you can see, it's showing that like I am live right now, right? This is episode 76, and I am live at the moment. So this is what I use to broadcast. All right. So I broadcast to 3 different channels, right? I broadcast to my personal Facebook page, which most of you guys actually see me use, right? I broadcast to my what's the, I can't remember that word now, but it's like a business page, right? But it's also in my name. I broadcast that. Then I also broadcast to YouTube. 3 different channels that I broadcast to. So I'll just show you guys the destinations. You might spot some other names there because I've worked with other people. So like they pay me for them to be able to stream their content. So Adam Solafemi, my Facebook profile, then my Facebook page, Adam Solafemi, and then my YouTube channel, Oluwafemi Adams. So those are the 3 places I stream to. And on this note, I have come to the end of the platforms that the tools that I used rather for my entrepreneurial journey. I hope you guys have been able to learn something tangible. I have to head back to my Zoom meeting because I do not really want to miss out on that. Thank you guys for sticking around to the very end and be the best God has created you to be. All right. Peace out, guys.